were with us for almost 3-4 months.
Yeah.
You only worked with sort of the elder kids in STEM band, and now you're working with much younger kids.
Yeah. Originally I thought it would be a bit easier working with higher level of English. Like, I noticed a significant difference from 7th grade to 9th grade in how well I can communicate certain things in mathematics when you're getting into more advanced mathematics. But actually, I was really surprised at how strong the English was for the 4th, 5th, 6th grade in East Ayamlan school. And I was really lucky because they were actually kids that I had worked with, or maybe 15 or 20 of them I had been interacting with in the Sadhana on Children's Land program. So a place where we were just playing, so they knew me as kind of a friend and someone that, yeah, they were eager to do math riddles or do an English practice for drama play or playing sports or help building. They were, yeah, in this really positive rapport. So I, yeah, don't think I've enjoyed working with a group of kids more like the most enthusiastic, happy, like energized kids that I've ever seen. So I think part of that is the types of things that they're doing. Sometimes a few kids will, and they have the freedom to switch to what they're ready to do. But yeah, for that grade, even 4th graders, I think they were learning quite a bit of English interacting with me, and one thing I think you had mentioned was it's almost more useful that I can't speak Tamil, because then they just know that they're forced to look for some English words or try and create something to communicate things that they want, and yeah, it helps. So it's nice to know that's not only a downside that I only know 10 words of Tamil. So, yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
I think they're
when are
big
you back?
months I hope to be back in the fall, but it may end up taking a little bit longer. I'm not exactly sure on the date for when I get back, but I hope to be back soon, and I hope to try and build on the projects that we've been working on and see how it could grow. See like huge amount of potential for even.
What do you see as your biggest contribution?
My biggest contribution, I think it has just been a lot of small contributions. So like little activities where maybe there's some slightly deeper understanding and initial.
Well, the SETS game has stayed with us.
Yeah.
They have actually made it.
Yeah.
They have made it into a physical game you can play.
I'm sad that I didn't come back for that section of the year where they were reusing the SETS game. But yeah, maybe I could even build on the SETS game more. That might be my biggest contribution. I think the treehouse hopefully was
not small, it's
yeah,
pretty big.
big size. Hopefully, yeah, it's something where the kids get that inspiration to keep doing things with that. But also it's nice if it's just a hangout space. I think in the sleepover they were all trying to get me to sleep with 10 of them in this 2 meter by 3 meter space, which I went up and told them some night stories and they actually fell asleep really fast, and then I got to sleep somewhere where I wasn't curled up into a tiny ball. And yeah, other big contributions, I think some of the English practice is hopefully, but it's hard to really tell how much my influence on English happens. I think working to develop projects like Scratch projects that are things that can last and perpetuate and grow, I think would have the potential to be the biggest impact, because that's something that could not only teach that particular student or that class of students, but could teach further and further. And I still need to practice myself a bit to get to the highest level of, but I think each project can be built on, hopefully each class builds on the previous class to make
Yeah.
more and more meaningful projects. Treehouse, English, math. Yeah, I think just getting in and trying to fill some of those gaps, because I think the biggest contribution that I kind of focus on when I'm working with the students, the most time that I've spent in math classes, has been trying to fill a gap in multiplication or how to deal with fractions, understanding fractions in a deeper level, or understanding variables in a deeper level, so that when they come to that in the future, hopefully they can maybe explain it to their friends, and also it's not something that holds them back for longer. So finding those little, what do we call it, doubts? So
Yeah.
trying to fill in some of their doubts. It's been one of my bigger contributions.
Anything else you want to?
Yeah, just how grateful I am for the opportunity to come in, and the freedom to come and be part of so many different pieces of the project has been, I think, one of the main things that I appreciate about being here, and what's inspired me to spend so much more time in Oroville and around STEM values. So, thank you very much.